Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to work with Google Calendar and how to do a couple things once you log in so that you get the basics. First thing is, when you log in you see a lot of things coming up right now. That's because I'm subscribed to a lot of calendars. When you log in you won't see as much, you might not see much at all. You might only see just your calendar. So you might just see a blank calendar that looks like this. That's totally fine. Let me show you a little bit about the control panel, the views, things like that. First thing is, you have a bunch of different views up here in the upper right. You have the day view, so that's just going to show you the day, of course. You have the full week. You have the month view, that's what I was in, and let me turn a couple calendars on. You'll see how to do that in a bit. I will show you what 4 days looks like. And also agenda view, that looks a lot like NUD. Some of you might feel most comfortable in the agenda view right now, where it shows you the list of events in order and in time. It also shows you all day events, but that's probably the most like NUD. So back to the calendar, we'll go to the month view right now just so you can see all the events. The next thing I want to show you is all your calendars. These are the calendars you're subscribed to. They might be calendars that other people have made that you're subscribed to, kind of like NUD, where we pull things from servers, or they might be your different calendars. So for instance, you might want to keep a couple different calendars for athletics. We have a home games and then maybe we keep away games. So you can determine however many calendars you want. I don't think there's a limit, so you can break things apart and it makes things a little more manageable. Some of you might want everything in one. So it's up to you. There's also a personal calendar here that's for your personal events, your personal meetings. I've subscribed to school events. You'll notice I use the same names as NUD, so everything is similar to NUD and in the same way. So you can subscribe to the same things that you were subscribed to in NUD. So in Google Calendar, the way you view calendars is to click them. The ones that are highlighted are the ones that are displaying. You can have all of them highlighted and display all the calendars. So I can select them all. Or I can turn off certain calendars. So for instance, the faculty admin off campus takes up a lot of space. And so I usually turn that one off. And if you see that I turn that one off, it generally shows a little bit more about what's going on. I can see the whole month and see what's going on, and all the rest of my calendars are on. The only one I turned off was faculty admin off campus. I can look in an agenda and see what's going on. So that's how you work with calendars. You either click them on or off. Next, how to add events to a calendar. I'll go back to the month view, but if you notice the week view, the day view, these menus stay the same. So no matter what view I'm in, I can even be in agenda view, these views stay the same. So to add events, the best way to do it for most of you right now is to go to create event up in the upper left. It will pull up a menu and you can name the event, my event. You can determine start times, you can determine start dates, and these are end dates. So from 7/13/2011, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., 7/13/2011, so ending on the same day. I can also choose for it to be all day, or you can choose repetition. I'll show you how to do repetition later. But determining where, that's the location of the meeting. And the next thing, this is probably one of the most important, is calendar. These are all of my calendars, either ones that I'm subscribed to or ones that I'm able to edit. So where do I want to add this event to? This is my event. I don't necessarily want to add this to faculty admin off campus because it has nothing to do with that. So make sure you're adding it to the proper calendar. So in this case, it's my personal event and it's my event. You can also add attachments. Say there was an agenda that you wanted to attach to it or something like that. You can click add attachment, click on the agenda, and that way everyone has the attachment right away. You can determine the color, you can determine reminders, you can show it as busy or available, similar things as other calendars, and privacy default, meaning it's going to be private, it's just to you as you go along. So that's how you add events. I'm going to discard. There's also a quick add button, and this is for some probably more advanced users as you get more comfortable. Google is able to tell what time the meeting is, and it goes to the default, so I think the duration will be 1 hour, but it knows dinner with Michael 7 p.m. tomorrow. It will figure out how to add the event. So that's a little bit of introduction onto Google Calendars. We'll get into more of the specifics later.